Hi, welcome back to my channel, and this is a sound off on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, so we get a scene between Ashley and Little Dean, and Little Dean is not here for the cameras. He's not here for waking up from his nap. He's just not here for nothing what Ashley got going on. But she's dragging him out to have lunch in the middle of the day, and she's letting him know that, the house that they've been looking for, they finally got a house, child. They got a house. So Dean, you're gonna have your own room. You're gonna have space to cut up and do what you gotta do. You ain't gotta be in that penthouse no more, Lil Dean. And Lil Dean was a little happy. He was a little happy about that. She FaceTimed Sheila to let Sheila know about this house. And Sheila looking at her like, you dumb. I know that's what Miss Sheila was thinking. I know that's what she was thinking, but she's just like, okay, girl, oh, okay. And Ashley's like, yeah, I'm just so glad that Michael's been around because he's helping me. There's so much correspondence back and forth and all of this other stuff, and I'm just so glad. And it's just like, we was talking on Spaces the other day, and I believe it was my good friend, Doctor. Shout out to you. Doctor was saying Ashley should have got her real estate license while she was with Michael. And I was like, you're absolutely freaking right. Bitch, you was with Michael all those years. You should have got your real estate license. Like, you're the young, hot wife. You would have been like, that's what your ass should have been doing all this time. Instead of digging in everybody else's business, you should have taken care of your business. But anyways, it is what it is. We get a cute scene between Candace and her sister, Crystal, and they look so pretty in the scene, both of them. They're some really beautiful girls. Miss Dorothy, you did that, okay? They're gearing up for Candace's party to show her video Insecure featuring Trina, and I'm just so happy for Candace. Like, girl, y'all tried to do my girl wrong, but Candace is just like shining, okay? She is doing so good in spite of, and I'm so happy for her. So Karen is at home and she's on FaceTime with Mia, and Mia is filling her in on what was going on at the bachelorette party, and she's letting her know, the stuff that they were saying. And Karen is like feeling away because she's like, Mia, I'm not hearing you say that you defended me. And Mia's kind of like, I wasn't. And I mean, I can't even be mad at Mia. Why should Mia defend you, Karen? Karen, you don't really be defending nobody. Yeah, you really don't be defending nobody. Have you defended Mia? Oh. I'm not gonna hold Mia. Mia, I don't feel like Mia owed her that. I just don't. Sorry. We all remember Candace fiercely defending you, Karen, seasons 3 and 4. I mean, jeopardizing her standing with the other ladies in this group to defend you, Karen. And what did you do? Nothing. You chose Monique's side. So I don't care if anybody defends you. Robyn's parents stopped by and they're kind of showing us the house, and Robyn's house looks really nice. We've kind of already seen it though through social media, and then they've shown it here and there on the show, but her house is really beautiful. I don't know why Giselle don't just ask her good friend for help. Because even her townhouse, it was decorated really nicely. When she had like the green, the emerald green and the gold theme going on at the townhouse, that was decorated really nicely. Giselle, your house, I guess, child. Anyways, Robyn is letting her parents know that, you know what, we're just gonna go ahead and get married while we down to Jamaica. It's just gonna be the 4 of us. The rest of y'all can't come. Robyn's mom is not pleased with that, and yeah, I don't know why she would think that her mama would be okay with this. I don't really want to talk too much about Robyn's wedding. That's what she told her mama. Her mama wasn't pleased, and she was like, if I invite you, I'm gonna have to invite this person, that person, the other parents, the brothers, this. I don't want to do that. It's just gonna be the 4 of us. And I was just like, damn, I don't like when people are mean to their parents. Like, I didn't like this scene, and I guess, child, Robyn, we all know she got married, right? Like, we already know she got married, and we know mama was there. So this scene we really didn't need. So just when we really have forgot all about Mia's cancer, no cancer, her and Gordon are at a doctor's appointment, and the tests are in her favor. They say she does have sarcoidosis. I only heard of this before. I think I've heard of this twice. I heard of this. I think there was somebody on The Flavor of Love, a contestant that was on there. Her mom had it, and then Bernie Mac had it. It's a serious condition, but it seems as though Mia's case is not that serious. So that's good news. I mean, don't nobody want to be sick, and I don't want nobody to be sick. I don't have to like you, but I don't like hearing about nobody being sick. So this is good news. Let's just celebrate that, okay? So Giselle is with her girls, and they're eating ice cream, I believe. And she's letting them know that she went on a date with her homeboy, Steve, from New Orleans. No chemistry. They showed a little flashback, and I was just like, girl, what are y'all doing? Stop wasting people's time. She's telling the girls, and the girls is just like, okay. So she's like, no commentary, no emotion, no nothing. And it's like, the girls don't care, neither do we. It's so funny to me how Giselle and Robyn and Ashley them claim that they don't be on social media, but y'all be lying. Y'all be on social media. Because we said all last year how much we adored the girls and we love seeing Giselle being a mom. It's her redeeming quality. It's like the only redeeming quality that she has. And she thought that she was going to get a cute little scene out of the girls, and we just not here for it. We're over it. Like, do something else. The girls are bored, and so are we. So Giselle decides to tell the girls that she's going to need surgery. She'll be having a hysterectomy done real soon. And, you know, she's just trying to, like, let them know. And I hate these scenes. These are the type of stuff that I don't really like to talk about. But, you know, they got to know. I wish she didn't, I don't know. They had a lot of questions. They didn't seem like emotional. So I don't feel like they exploited their feelings. So that's good. But I didn't need this scene, you know? I feel like if you really wanted this to be your storyline, that's what you should have gone with. You should have let that be your storyline. You having this situation, Mia having her situation. See, y'all really could have had a great scene, but y'all choose to be foolish. Now you want to tell us in the last 2 episodes, what are we supposed to do with this? I'm glad everything went well because she's around, she's up and about and she's living life. She was down to Thailand. So we clearly know that she's doing well, which we want her to do well. I don't want nobody to be sick, okay? And she gets to skip menopause. So, I don't know. I'm glad she's okay. I'm glad Mia's okay. Let's move on from these. Okay, so now we're at Candace's party and we see Giselle come in with this sequins number. And I know Giselle be thinking she be doing something. I know she be thinking she be doing something, but sis, you don't really be doing too much of nothing. But anyways, she sees Chris and she greets Chris, and then they play a flashback of the women in Mexico. And Giselle was telling Candace, like, you know, this really could have been fixed with an apology, you know, because I really like you and Chris and I don't want a problem. It could have all gone away. And I have a problem with her saying it could have all gone away. You felt the way because Chris had approached you to talk in the hotel alone and made you uncomfortable. He made Ashley uncomfortable by sending a DM. He sends you DMs all the time and you're not comfortable with those as well. And then all the other things y'all tried to pin on Chris, that's not something that could just go away. It's something that it kept coming up. You kept coming up with stuff. Ashley kept coming up with stuff. It's not something of just, I want it to go away. But I feel like Giselle put 20 on 10 and she was hoping that the editors would have her back, but they exposed her. Because if it was just he made you uncomfortable, but you don't want to speak to a man alone in the room, then fine. But it was all the extra that you added. Oh, he's a sneaky link. Oh, many a married men have tried me, and I could tell he was trying me. He's complaining about his wife. I guess I was supposed to make him happy. That's where the problem is. You can't make such a statement about a husband to his wife and not expect his wife to investigate, to get to the bottom of exactly what happened, to make sure that the man she's married to is not a monster. You can't expect for that. Like, I don't understand what Giselle really thought would happen. Like, she's going to want to find out. Like, maybe, let me make sure my man isn't doing these things. Okay, my man said he didn't do this. And I don't know my man to be this type of person. You can't expect for this to have happened and nothing come of it. Which makes me feel like, Giselle, you were just lying. You were lying. You wanted to do something. You wanted to make... You was lying, Giselle, and your plot didn't work. She's saying in her confessionals that Chris exercised poor judgment that day, and he just needs to apologize and move on. Now, I will say this. I do think that Chris exercised poor judgment by thinking he should ever speak to you alone, that he should speak to any of you women, because none of y'all women are really for him and his wife. That was poor judgment on his part, for sure. And I hope he learned his lesson, which he said he did. He said he don't really care to speak to you guys ever again in life. And I'm with that. And I hope he stick by that, because y'all don't mean him and Candace no good. Y'all really don't. But I will say he was wrong. He should never have gone to talk to you. Okay. But my thing is, Giselle, you're a grown woman. I'm sure this is not the first time something like this has happened with you. You don't want to be in a room alone with the man. You don't be in a room alone with the man. When he said, can I talk to you? You had 1,000,001 reasons why you could have said, no, Chris, today's not the day. No, Chris, I really don't want to talk. No, Chris, I got a phone call I got to make real quick. I can't talk. You could have come up. You lie. You lie for a living. You could easily have said, no, I don't want to talk to you, Chris. Sorry, I don't want to talk. I'm not in the mood to talk right now. You could have said no. You had to, this was a hotel room. Let's just use our common sense. This is a hotel room. You needed to gain access to the room. So you must have had the key or something. You opened the door and you said, come on, Chris. And then you realize, oh, Chris shouldn't be here. He shouldn't even have asked me to be here. If he's wrong, you are also wrong, because you should have also put a stop to it and say, no, Chris, I don't want you to come in the room with me and talk. I realize my glam isn't here. I don't want to talk to you. Oh, Chris, I can't talk to you. You proceeded to talk to him in this room. So I don't understand, why is it Chris that owes you an apology? To me, both of you guys were wrong. The moment you realized there was no glam, you should have said, Chris, you can't come in here. Sorry. We wouldn't be sitting here talking about bullshit. We wouldn't be sitting here talking about this nonsense if that had happened. So you are as much to blame. If Chris is wrong, you are also wrong. Anyways, back to this party. So we got Grizzly. We got Sharice. Sharice looks kind of cute. I was liking this look. I like this. This was cute. Wendy's outfit. Wendy's outfit didn't really do it for me. I wasn't mad at it, but it didn't really do it for me. Giselle's outfit don't never do it for me. Karen looked really cute. Like, I know y'all say Karen is not... I know y'all be saying that Karen does not dress age appropriate, but I don't really believe in dressing age appropriate. Who am I to talk? I'm really nobody to talk. If you know me, you know. So I liked how Karen looked. I did. She looked cute to me. Sharice over there sitting with Giselle, making a stank face at Karen, talking about some, that's your friend. And I just didn't understand what Sharice was upset about. Like, did she air your business out, or did you air her alleged business out? Sharice, you looking like a hater. And hating is not cute. It's not cute on any woman. It's really not cute. I ain't like that. Like, what did you mad about? So y'all saw the little fake exchange between Ashley and Wendy. And I was just like, Wendy, girl. Oh, Wendy. Wendy, I owe Wendy an apology for last season. I really do, because you were 90% of what you said was correct. There was still a little bit of stuff that you said that I just couldn't get with, but most of what she said regarding them girls, she was spot on. We're gonna get into that later. But at this moment, her and Ashley, I'm like, oh my God, girl, I ain't seen you since da-da-da-da-da. And it's just like, stop. Please, just stop. Ashley takes the opportunity, though, to say, yeah, girl, we was talking about you. You know, Mia said that you wanted to, you know, and this is so dumb. This is so dumb. Why is it whenever the season is flopping, they want to start exploiting these women's sexuality? We get a cute little speech from Candace, and she's, you know, if one thing my girl gonna do, she gonna cry. But it was really sweet when she acknowledged her mom and she acknowledged Chris, and Chris was about to cry, and he goes up there and he gives her a hug. And she said in the confessional, it was like she ain't worried about these miserable batches. And girl, don't be worried about them, because clearly the weapons formed, but they did not prosper. They really tried to take y'all out, and it just did not work. But yeah, that was really a cute scene. I love it. I love it here. I love being on Team Candace. I'm glad I've been rocking with you since season 3. They played the video, and everybody's, you know, giving it its props. But of course, Grizzly, she can't take a day off from being a hater at all. Talking about, I don't even remember the song. It's like, bitch, shut up. What do you listen to? What do you be listening to, Giselle? All that hating. For what? Anyways, you know, they got to start some mess. They had to wrap up the season with some mess. So Giselle's messy ass decides to let Karen know that Mia called her a prostitute. Now, y'all saw the episode. Did Mia call Karen? She did not call Karen a prostitute. What she said was, oh, so y'all are calling her a prostitute. That's how she said it. She did not accuse Karen of selling cookies. She didn't do that. But of course, Giselle gonna spin it around and make it real nice like that. And Mia, that's what you get. That's what you get, Mia. You thinking these hoes your friends. This is what they do. But you do the same shit, so I can't even feel bad for you. You spin shit around and lie too, so it is what it is. Karen is all appalled, like, what? So Mia is like, no, that's not how it happened. And Giselle is like, she called you a prostitute. Didn't she call her a prostitute? And it was just like, y'all are so stupid. Stupid. So Mia goes off to have a conversation with Karen, and she pulls out of her ass, because I don't believe this story one bit. She pulls this story out of her ass about how she was told that Karen be meeting up at a certain restaurant. Y'all saw the nonsense. And I just felt like, Mia, didn't nobody tell you that. Mia, you made that shit up. You made that up, Mia. Nobody told you that. But Karen, you be making shit bad for yourself, because Karen's talking about she called the restaurant, or she had an associate call the restaurant, and they say they don't know nobody. They don't know Mia. They don't know Mia like that. Karen, you always be making, you be messing stuff up. Can't nobody really defend you, because you do dumb stuff. But she let Mia know that, girl, I'm 59. If some young man is saying he hitting it, oh, well, then I must be doing something good, girl. Because, and I'm just like, I already told y'all, Ramona and Sonia and Luann, especially Luann and Sonia, this is how they got down in New York. So if that's what Karen is doing, she's in great company. So while that's going on, Giselle is like, oh, I thought your husband wanted to talk to me. And Candace was like, yeah, I don't think he want to talk to you today. And Giselle, why would the man want to talk to you? So you can lie some more? Why would he want to talk to you? But anyways, Giselle, I already told y'all, I think Giselle has a crush on Chris, because I don't understand why you would be wanting to talk to Chris. He makes you uncomfortable. You should be trying to keep your distance from Chris. You shouldn't be wanting to talk to him. It just doesn't make sense to me. But see, you want attention from Chris because you have a crush on him. You like, I don't care nobody say, Giselle likes Chris. She would never go there because I don't think she sees herself messing with a white man. But she does have a crush on Chris. She does. Every time she see him with Candace, I know she be, Giselle, I've been watching you. Did y'all see how Miss Dorothy was side-eyeing Giselle when Candace went over to greet her? I saw that. I saw Miss Dorothy. She was watching. She was looking at Candace. I know she was looking at, bitch, don't hug that hoe. That's what I would have been saying. Anyways, since Giselle ain't gonna go talk to Chris, Ashley says she want to talk to Chris. Y'all saw how Candace told her, like, this is not the time. He doesn't want to do that. Not at this event. And Ashley's like, well, who said I was going to be confrontational? A few seconds before Candace walked up over there, you were saying he was threatening you on Twitter, so he needs to say it to your face. Is that not confrontational? Anywho, she let Candace know that she grown and she gonna go talk to Chris. And Chris has a moment. And y'all saw it. He's just like, I don't blame him. This is the thing. If any of my brothers, my nephews, my cousins, my uncles, any man that I love was accused of making a woman feel uncomfortable, I'm gonna have a problem with that. I'm gonna have a problem with them. Because I don't like that type of stuff. So I don't know why are people thinking that this is not a big deal? I'm confused. Like, Ashley, you have 2 sons. If someone did this to your sons in the future, it would be okay to you? Giselle, you have a brother, you have a father. If someone made these claims about your brother or father and they weren't true, that would be okay. Like, I don't understand why they think that they could just have a little conversation and everything be fixed. After y'all target this man the entire season. He blows up on you and he's like, I'm sorry. He blows up on her. And honestly, I didn't like that he even apologized, because fuck them hoes. They were wrong for what they did. That was, you don't play like that. Those are not the type of games that you play. You don't do that. That's not okay. And he's upset about it. And it's like, I saw that Giselle was saying, well, Candace was okay with me at the end of the season. All of a sudden, she's mad again. Yeah, if I saw that you did that to my man, I would be mad too. We get to the end of the season, and then y'all playing in his face, and he's upset all over again. What makes you think Candace is not going to get upset all over again as well? This is her husband. Y'all hurt the closest person to her. That is her husband. Why would y'all think that when he's upset, she's not going to be upset? So what I think is, last season, they planted the seeds to make Chris look like he's abusive, he drinks too much, he's a bum that's riding Candace's coattails. Chris shut that down at the reunion last year by letting them know, I've been paying bills for Candace since I met her. Okay, she has never taken care of me. And he cracked their faces. He cracked Giselle's face, Ashley's face, even Andy's face. Andy couldn't get away from that conversation quick enough. Oh, we're moving on. Let's move back to Ray and Karen. Okay, y'all saw it. So when they realized that wasn't gonna work, they had to come with something else. And Chris, unfortunately, because he's so friendly, he fell into their trap, sending Ashley a response to her story, and also by going to talk to Giselle after the reunion, which I truly think he was going to smooth things over because he did snap on her. So now this season, we're gonna, instead of making him the abusive drunk, we're gonna make him the sloppy, flirty, predator drunk. Chris foiled their plans by not getting drunk at that spring party. They really thought that Chris was gonna get to that party. He was gonna be drinking, he was gonna be lit. Ashley was gonna send her crew on over to drunk Chris, and Chris was gonna slip up and he was gonna do just enough so that their plot would work. Him not being drunk at that party is what fucked up their plans. Because all it would have taken was for Chris to like just look a little disheveled, or him being a little too happy, and boom, their plot would have worked. When Candace said, we know the Lord, she really knows. They knew the Lord. For whatever reason, Chris did not get drunk at that party. And honestly, I feel like that's what saved him. Because other than that, this would have been a different type of season. So yeah, we get the wedding at the end of the episode, and it's just like I really couldn't get into it because of all the mess that happened last week. Y'all know I like Robyn, but Robyn really pissed me off. And even with that, I still like her. Like I don't wish her no bad. But I couldn't get into this wedding because, girl, what? I don't know. She looked beautiful. She did. Her mama looked real cute. Okay, mama cleaned up real nice. I mean, y'all married now, so if you like it, I love it. I don't really have nothing to say. It's just awkward. It's just awkward. Just like when she was talking about Karen at Candace's party, it was just like, girl, I'm cringing because it's like, girl, child. That's really the end of the episode. But yeah, that's really the end of the episode. Season 7 was something else. I don't know if it was good. I don't know how I feel about season 7, to be very honest. I just really don't know. But yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.